What's good, y'all? What's good? My name is Sim E. You know what I'm saying? DJ Simiotto. I used to get inspired by shit I would hear. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would say 90s, 2s, 93, 4, 5s. When I heard shit, I would get inspired. And I keep hearing this trend. It's like people say, oh, you get inspired. I think it was in reference to Dilla. People said Dilla inspired him, but not to make shit just like another motherfucker. You know what I mean? But to make something, period. But not get inspired to copy. So I would get inspired when I heard new shit that came out. It would just inspire me to work, shit like that. But I love music, basically. Music is the inspiration, dude. Good music, you know what I mean? The other part I meant to say is lately the inspiration has been, like, I think it was from maybe 03 on. You gotta find inspiration now. I didn't have to really find it back in the day. It would come to me. Like, I used to go to stores and just buy it. Like, I never heard of The Genius when I first bought his shit. I bought it anyway, went home, was like, oh, crazy shit. But now it's like, you know, you have to find inspiration as opposed to it just finding you and shit. So, I've started DJing recently. In 2008, 2009, I started spinning. So, I've always had records from producing, but now that I'm DJing, I'm buying records to go play them out and shit like that. So that's crazy inspirational to me, just to keep finding new music, and it just fits into my regime of trying to produce. Like the DJ and shit, they add on to each other, you know, make both parts grow. As far as in the DJ aspect, just getting transitions and blends on point out live and shit like that, you know. So I've gotten better. Like, it's so dope because improvement is noticeable, you know what I'm saying? So shifts have been going better and stuff like that. There was a hurricane in New York last year around sometime. I wasn't here, but you know, as an effect, my whole lab had to been taken apart and stuff like that. So I just recently put all that back together. So, you know what I mean? Waiting for this interface now and ready to go. So that's another challenge. But yeah, and putting out my new album is also a big challenge also, you know. Like, my new album should be out this summer, you know, but it's been a challenge putting it together, you know what I mean? For the people that do out there that do care, you know, hopefully they'll look into more than just image of a person, and look into who a person really is, you know what I'm saying? And the actions that they do, you know, that, you know, kind of builds their foundation up. So hopefully people will look at the things I did and the music and shit like that, and, you know, get inspired somehow, or, you know, because growing up, we always heard a lot of new music because everybody had shows. You know, P-Rock had a show, Awesome 2, and P-Fine, and, you know, Red Alert, and Chill Out, and everybody just had a show. So it was new music pouring out everywhere. So that would be, that's something I definitely want to, I don't know whether it be maybe a radio station, you know, something that's just ongoing, that's dope, that people can keep in tune. You know, but I'm dropping records in pairs. I'm doing collabo albums and a collabo and a solo album. So my solo debut is coming out soon. That's called Sim City. I'll look out for that. And then I'm doing my collabo album. I'm doing with my man's Ryu Black, aka Ravage the Mechagodzilla. We got a project called Strong Island Monsters that's also about to drop this June. So, and then my younger brother DJ Fly Guy and I are gonna drop that's gonna be my second collabo album. And then my second solo is coming up. That's, you know, it's gonna be heavy, man. So we trying to do it, just bring good shit to the forefront. Stay positive. I know it's hard to do, man, but you gotta try to stay positive, you know, and definitely support good music, man. And you know, this is very dope words were spoken today. Challenges and inspiration. So keep challenging yourself, you know what I'm saying, and keep trying to be inspired by what you love. And for people that love hip-hop, you know, try to keep being inspired by it, you know. Don't let it fall off of the wayward side of shit, you know what I mean? Word is born. And shout out to all the heads, man. Shout out to my man Brian behind the camera, you know. My man Ryu Black, my brother Fly Guy, the whole Brooklyn, whole New York, whole world, you know what I'm saying? Everybody out there with the love, yo.